Students, I am Bogdur Kanche. Today, the topic for discussion is advertising and campaign planning. Under that, advertising strategy. Let me recap the previous class. What and all we have discussed. We have discussed the DAMM approach and also DAGMR approach. Uh, how the advertiser will approach the consumer by taking what and all attributes into consideration. Next, learning objective of this chapter. This chapter aims to provide an understanding of the advertising strategy, situation analysis, and campaign planning. The session outcome is the student will be able to understand the advertising strategy. So let me understand what are all the strategies which are available. The first one is generic strategy. So usually under generic strategy we follow from the ancestors or from one person to another person. Say example in Tata, whatever may be the Jamshedji Tata used to follow, the same will be followed by Ratan Tata and the future marketers. This is called generic strategies means same generating from previous previous advertisers. Second one is preemptive strategy. This is something like trying in a new way to approach the market in a different methods. Empty strategy. Next, brand image strategy. So the products like KFC, the products like Arun Ice Cream, these all are they have a brand in the market, and also they have images in the market, so that because of that they come out with the different strategies. Next, unique selling proposition strategy. So unique selling means there are many products like toilet products, kitchen products, electronic products. So many products are there, but some particular company they have their unique way to reach the target of the market and make more sales and more profit. So like that different strategies are available. So let you understand what is generic strategy. The basic approach to strategic planning that can be adopted by any firm to improve its competitive performance are called generic strategy. It helps in providing the information of the advertised products or service attributes. It helps in informing the audience the common information about them, and it does not include any innovative knowledge to educate people. Second one is preemptive strategy. The preemptive strategy is a very clever form of advertising that makes a generic claim stronger. The best advertisement of this form is catching the functional differences among competitors, and it provides the best opportunity to gain advantage over competitors. And preemptive moves exist all along the industry chain if one knows where to look for them. Then unique selling proposition strategy. The unique selling proposition is what sets the company products and services apart from their competitors, and it was created by American advertising executive Rogers Reaver. The company needs to offer a specific benefit to consumers compared to competitors, and it is showing the advertised products or services are truly unique, and it provides the information about the unique feature of the product. Next one is brand image strategy. The brand is a name, it's a design, it's a symbol, or any other features to give a product a unique identity in the marketplace, and it creates emotion. The marketer can categorize brand image strategy. Under that, one is manufacturer branding strategy, private branding strategy, individual branding strategy, family branding strategy, and positioning strategy. The first question is magazines add credibility. to the message because of the reputation in the eyes of the whom. These are the few questions which are based upon the topics which we have discussed above. Marketing manager, option B salesman, option C retailer, option D consumers. The magazines and credibility to the message because of the reputation in the eyes of the consumers. Second question, creating innovative and new ideas, identifying consumers' benefit, selecting specific appeals for advertisement are the part of message strategy, message execution, selecting media, and measuring communication. So, message strategy. Next, advertising gives benefits to society of large people. At the same time, it adds to cost, undermine social values, creating monopoly and encourage. So options are sale of products, sale of interior products, sale of old products, sale of large products. So answer is sale of interior products. Fourth question. Advertisement is a mass communication. It addresses to masses and its form of dash communication. Options are personal, non-personal, direct, indirect. The answer is non-personal. Advertisement provides information regarding product or idea in a non-personal form as no face-to-face contact is involved between the marketer and retailer, the jobber and wholesaler, buyer and customers, market manager and salesman. The answer is buyer and consumers. The references are same Bhasha TMG, which is from Himalayan publication, Batra from Delhi, and Kazmi from Delhi.